live in a comforting hum, a constant affirmation that you are always, unequivocally, right. Every opinion echoed back, every belief validated, every boundary meticulously maintained by your tribe. It feels like warmth, like belonging, like the only sane way to navigate a chaotic world. Outside is noise, discord, them, a dangerous, unpredictable abyss best avoided. This is ideological safety, this is group validation, this is the comfort of always being right. But what if the warmth is a cage? What if the echoes are just your own voice, amplified? One day, a flicker, a tiny, inconvenient question sparks in the quiet dark of your mind. It whispers of narratives unheard, perspectives unconsidered, truths outside your sealed world. And you, against every instinct, your community, ingrained, feel an unsettling urge to look. This is where the cost begins, the first painful tremor of intellectual independence. To truly escape, you must sever the ties that define you, the very core of your perceived identity. The first truth you embrace from outside shatters a part of your internal world. Cognitive dissonance is not just discomfort, it's a visceral, gut-wrenching pain. You question everything, your intelligence, your judgment, your entire past. The loneliness hits first, the profound, aching silence where validation once thrived. You begin to see the cracks in your former beliefs, not just as flaws, but as deliberate blindfolds. The deeper you dig, the more uncomfortable the truths become, demanding you redefine your moral compass. The fear of being truly wrong, utterly misguided, is paralyzing. It begs you to return to comfort. But the taste of independence, however bitter, is intoxicating. You push through. A small triumph, a piece of the outside world understood on your own terms. It's exhilarating. Then comes the active defiance. You speak a truth your group cannot tolerate. The backlash is instant, venomous, not debate but excommunication. Suddenly, you are the other, the traitor, the enemy, all your past loyalty erased. Friendships, built on shared ideology, crumble like sand. They never knew the real you. The pain of being utterly misunderstood by those who once loved you is a distinct agony. Your old identity, once a shield, now shatters, leaving you exposed and vulnerable. The group closes ranks, a fortress you once defended now hostile to your very existence. The profound loneliness of standing in the intellectual wilderness, utterly alone. The echo chamber, once your home, now seems like a prison you barely escaped. But the open sky is terrifying. No map, no guide, just endless possibilities and profound uncertainty. You must now confront the vast, sprawling chaos of information, unfiltered and unforgiving. Every source, every statement now requires relentless, critical evaluation. No easy answers. The frustration of constant uncertainty, the exhaustion of perpetual intellectual labor. You discover flaws in every single ideology, every convenient narrative, every shared worldview. Building personal convictions becomes an arduous, solitary act without the comfort of consensus. The humility of intellectual growth demands you admit you might always be wrong about anything. You are rebuilding your mental architecture, brick by painful, self-examined brick. The discipline of self-correction becomes your most vital, most brutal practice. You learn to embrace complexity, to reject the simplistic narratives that once comforted you. The grief for what was lost, the easy camaraderie, the unburdened certainty, is real. A persistent feeling of alienation lingers, a quiet echo in the vast chambers of your mind. You constantly battle self-doubt, second-guessing every choice, every conclusion. The siren song of old comforts, of easy answers, forever whispers at the edges of your awareness. Yet, a quiet strength begins to coalesce, forged in solitude, hardened by scrutiny. You find a strange, unsettling peace in discomfort, in the constant state of becoming. The profound shift in your core identity is irreversible. You are no longer who you were. Learning to trust your own judgment above all others becomes your most precious asset. The scars of intellectual combat are etched deep, a testament to battles fought and won. You emerge tougher, yes, but also far more vulnerable, stripped of comforting illusions. Now, the exhilarating rush of true intellectual freedom. The world is truly open. The beauty of diverse perspectives unfolds, a tapestry far richer than any single thread. You connect with others who also dared to question, finding a new, deeper kind of belonging. The satisfaction of genuine knowledge, hard-won, not just blindly inherited belief. A newfound empathy for those still trapped, still clinging to the comforting lies you shed. The quiet confidence of intellectual independence, an unshakable core within you. The ability to hold nuanced, contradictory ideas in your mind without shattering. The rich tapestry of a world beyond black and white, vibrant with complexity. A profound, if often lonely, sense of integrity. You stand accountable to only yourself. The expansive view from the mountain you climbed alone, it was worth every step. But the echo chamber's siren call, the allure of easy answers, always lingers. The fight against new dogmas, against the formation of new intellectual prisons, is constant. The constant need for self-scrutiny, to ensure you don't build a new echo chamber of one. The exhaustion of perpetual critical thinking, never truly resting, always questioning. The temptation of easy answers, the shared narratives that offer immediate relief, never fully fades. The burden of knowing the truth is messy, inconvenient, and often profoundly uncomfortable. The courage to admit when you, yourself, are wrong now, without the group's condemnation or validation. The ongoing sacrifice of belonging, of the effortless social acceptance that comes with conformity. The eternal vigilance against intellectual complacency, the death knell of true thought. The cost isn't a one-time payment, it's a lifelong tax on your mind, your heart, your connections. The profound, unsettling clarity that comes from seeing the world unvarnished, stripped bare. No more comforting illusions, just the raw, intricate truth in all its brutal glory. The heavy weight of responsibility for your own mind, your own conclusions, rests solely on you. The brutal truth that few will ever truly understand your journey, or the price you paid. The loneliness of the truly free mind, unbound by dogma, forever seeking, never settling. The terrifying beauty of reality, raw and unyielding, more magnificent than any fabricated comfort. The quiet dignity of genuine intellectual courage, choosing truth over tribalism. This journey changes everything, irrevocably. There is no turning back. It strips you bare, then rebuilds you into something profoundly different. What does it cost to escape the echo chamber? It costs you everything you thought you were.